Welcome. We are in the lab today. It's your host, Bob the Healer on the Healer Heart Network. Today's work we are tackling none other than confusion, okay? Learning how to decipher between intuition and anxiety. Which one is it? We'll talk about that today, and we will do the work in the lab, okay? Because that's what we came here for. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribed. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm really appreciative to see all of you. We are on day 29 of this transformative journey. If you haven't checked out some of the previous videos, I highly recommend so that this can make more sense as we go through this journey. Because personally, I'm going through it with you. Yes. So it makes more sense if you're new here and you're starting on day 29 to go back to day 1. Okay. All right. Now let's get into this work. I really don't have much prepared for today other than a little script. Now, the work, I've done most of it to be transparent with you guys, but I am going to do half the exercises with you. But I would recommend you doing all of these. They will transform your life and they will elevate your frequency. Okay. So, what I have been working on yesterday, was it yesterday? Yes. 2 days ago, I started totally moving the energy around my home. One of the topics that we've been consistently talking about is trying to understand confusion, or when you're confusing intuition and anxiety and second guessing yourself. Hi, welcome in. It can be a mental overload. Make sure you are subscribed. It can be a mental overload. And one of the best ways, thank you so much. Thank you guys. I just threw this on. I really did. Just threw on some lip oil and woke up and, did my skincare. Well, thank you for joining. Yes. Hi, welcome in. So, yes, getting clear when you're feeling confused is really, I'm Bob the Healer. Nice to meet you guys. It's getting clear about the internal work first. I just put a little lip oil on, that's it. And when we get clear about here, it starts to reflect out here. Babe, I'm trying not to be. Wait. I've been working on my body in Pilates because self-love is self-care. And I've been trying not to I'm naturally like muscular. I'm trying not to though. Which also brings me to another point, guys. We're getting to the work that's required mentally. We've been doing that for the last couple days. I'm going to help you with the academic stress. Okay, stay tuned. All right. And make sure you're subscribed. So, let me lower this chair. Wait, it doesn't go down? Oh. This is so weird. Anyways, when we get clear mentally, we start to see our external environment clear physically. Hi. And it doesn't take long for things to start to speed up. Not at all, actually. But you have to commit. Thank you. You have to commit to doing the work. Okay? So now that we've committed to doing the work, I want you to take these notes, okay? This is for you. I've been doing the work, but I'm sharing it with you to help you learn the difference between anxiety and your intuition. And as an intuitive healer, these exercises I'm going to share with you today, hi, will help to heal your mind, provide clarity, and major transformation in your life. I promise. Okay? So let's get started. Okay. Now, if you've ever struggled with your discernment, okay, whether that means dealing with intuition or trying to get out of that anxiety loop, this is for you. Okay? This is going to help you to stop second guessing yourself. And what's that looking like? Okay. So let's get into the exercises. Hi. So when your body is signaling to you that it's confused, okay, someone's saying they don't trust themselves. That's a form of confusion. What you're saying is, in some way, you've betrayed yourself and you're wanting to rediscover and reunite with the version of you that loves you and shows up. So I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? You guys are asking me a lot of questions in the comments and I'm trying to answer everybody. The most luxurious and healing thing you can do when you are feeling anxiety is to not shame yourself for the anxiety. Everyone experiences anxiety. It's a part of being human. Stress is a part of being human. It's when we unite divinity into the equation that we learn ease, that we learn abundance. And when you are struggling with confusion, if you cannot be clear here, clear your home. Get organized. Organized home can think clearly. Okay? Now, a cluttered home is a cluttered mind, honey. An unorganized home is an organized mind. And if you really want to get specific, your heart is really your kitchen. Clear out that kitchen, clear out the heart. Whatever is weighing you down needs to be cleared from your aura. And as we do the internal work, it will only benefit you to also do the external work. Okay, I keep reiterating this, it's important, so that your energy can be recharged in your home. Does that make sense? Thank you guys. So, the first project we're working on today, and this is something that I'm actively doing. Welcome back, Healer Heart community. While you're in this space, I want you to honor yourself by taking notes, okay, and holding yourself accountable. Okay, thank you guys. Now, I have been doing the work. I told you guys in day 28 yesterday how I was reorganizing my space for the most luxurious and abundant version of me. Okay. So when we're doing energy work, because that's what this is, we are transforming the energy of anxiety to ease. We're removing and elevating stress because stress is a frequency. And when you vibrate at a certain frequency, you can't get things done. You're less functional. And quite frankly, you're not your most abundant self. So we are going to use that energy. And this is what we call transmutation. We call this, and honestly, baby, yes, you can definitely take a nap. That helps. But when the nap is over, you still have work to do. And so I want to invite you to create a list. It helps you not to feel overwhelmed and to hold you accountable to the work. You can track your progress and you get it done faster. Trust me on this. Okay, I've done the work and I'm here to share this with you and show you. Okay, just go back if you're new here and look at me on day one. Okay, the work I've done internally is really being reflected externally and throughout this process. And the people in the comments who've been here, I know, I see you showing up. Okay, and you're saying it's hard to pay attention. You got to take notes, baby. Don't let all this fool you, baby. Okay? All right, so we are focused on number one. Write this down. Since we're doing the internal work, we're doing the external work. We are elevating our space to fit our most luxurious version of you. You got that? I am elevating my space. I'm writing this down. I'm elevating my space. I got my notes right here to fit my most luxurious version of me. Well, of you. Okay? And whatever that looks like, you be the judge. Because what you're doing is you're telling the universe you're shifting into your most luxurious timeline. Because right now your home is vibrating at a frequency that's too low. It's disorganized. Come on. You know, Bobby knowing. I'm psychic. Your home is disorganized. It's unclean. Spiritually, things need to be moved around. That's an energy thing. Baby, if you appeared on this live, I'm talking to you. Okay? So it may look clean, but the energy in the home is stagnant. That's why you're dealing with anxiety. That's why you're lacking clarity. Your space is not clear. So we need to clear the space and invite an environment that is your most luxurious and abundant. And you need to clear out that algorithm too, honey. Because clearly you hopped on my timeline and it's saying your energy needs some clearing. Next. Okay, because this is work that you're going to continuously do. Okay, next. We are going to create a list. Are you following? I just have to say I love showing up on here and helping you guys heal. It's amazing. I love what I do. I do, even though people be resistant to change. I understand. Baby, I get it. You think I wanted to go and reorganize my whole space? I was tired. My back is hurting. But let me tell you something. The more that I moved that energy and cleared out my home, I felt my back, I'm not even kidding, physically feel better. And I was getting ready to go to the ER, but I'm like, you know what? Let me do the energy work because that's what I do. I'm a healer, baby. Let me heal myself. Okay. And God did his big one, as he always does. And I woke up this morning, and because the energy in my home feels clear and light, baby, I'm feeling good. I didn't have to do so much work. Okay? All right. Create a list of your organizational tasks. I mean, I want you to scan your entire home. What needs to be organized? Okay? Make a list. Check it twice, dog. The timing of this message is highly important. You have goals you want to manifest, and your space is getting in the way of your energy. Okay? And make sure you're subscribed, babe, so you can keep getting this good work. And I can hold you accountable. Okay? You come back and be like, Bob the Healer, he was right. Okay. So we're getting organized. We're getting tidy. So we're tidying up the spaces in our home. It may look clean, but the energy is not tidy. My rule is for my home, everything has a place. Okay? Even a thumbtack, honey, it has a place. And when it's out of place, it does something to the frequency. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, research this stuff. Something being out of place can throw your whole day off, can throw your energy and vortex off, your frequency. Now, some of us have done the protection work, you can work on that. But in your home, you should feel free. You should feel at ease. Okay? Thank you. Welcome, welcome. God is definitely resonating with divine timing. And that is a timeline, honey. What are y'all talking about? Anyways, I thought this was my platform, and I thought I was the healer with several years of experience doing what I do. But whatever. Take the advice, don't. But baby, I'm still going to be elevating my frequency. Join me. All right. Now, when you're clearing out your home, don't be surprised if you notice things shifting in your home. And I'm not talking about spirits, but that can happen too. And I've blessed houses before, so book me if you want a house blessing and you are in California, okay? I will travel for you. Hi, baby. Welcome in. But don't be surprised if you notice energy moving throughout the house. Because some of you haven't organized places since you moved in. No shame, honey. We being honest. Like I said, I went through this myself. Some of you are going to notice things shifting. You know how when you're like in your house and you're cleaning stuff and you start finding things and now you're on an adventure? That can happen too. You start having to exploring. But what you'll notice is things might start to come up. Pace yourself. You're clearing out your energy vortex. Baby, we are talking about clarifying between intuition and anxiety. And we are working on, yes, our door explorer, honey. We are working on exploring within. Yes, absolutely. We are working on ourselves, but our external spaces so that it can nurture us through our healing process, recharge us, and not be a hindrance to the work we're doing. Okay? Because our home can, like I said, it can throw off your energy. If you leave the home to do energy work and then you come back home and your house is unorganized, cluttered, what do you think will happen? So we want to make sure there's love in the home. We want to make sure it's clean. And most importantly, that it's organized. Okay? Number 3, which I kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier. Clear out your kitchen. Yes. When we clear out our kitchen, it sends signals to the brain and the heart that we're clearing out our internal space. That junk drawer, get rid of it. Why do you want junk in your house? Your most luxurious, abundant energy does not carry junk around. Okay? Anxiety feels like there's too much pressure. Anxiety feels like you're being weighed down. An energy of abundance can't move freely in stagnant confined clutter. You deserve to move freely. Come on. So when we clear out that heart, that's the first place to start. The kitchen. Okay? If you have dishes in the sink, no, 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 honey, get rid of that. Personally, I have this rule. Energetically, I have noticed when I wake up to a clean kitchen and a clean sink with no dishes in it, no dirty dishes, I feel luxurious. I feel like, ooh, whose house is this? Like, it's my house. That energy attracts more abundance to you. Okay? Next. This one might be hard for a lot of you guys, okay? But trust me on this one, okay? This is really important. I want you to create a list, a task list of things you need help with. Yes. At abundance and ease, you are getting and you deserve help. I have to stress this to you. The rich ask for help, baby. Let me share an experience with you guys, okay? I struggled a lot with asking for help as a Leo and a fire sign. We struggle with that. But I've learned and I've witnessed how beautiful it can be when you ask for help. It's exciting. It's a wonderful way to also build connections. I want you to identify, because this is the tricky part. When you're having a panic attack, honey, when your anxiety is making things unclear, you got to have people you can lean on. You got to have a support system. And so I want you to understand that you have to identify, okay, who on your team is giving you help. You have to identify them. Call them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. Who support Bob the Healer, bring them out. When you identify who on your team is helping you win, it is your network. It is your net worth. Okay? Can you call on right now someone who will be non judgmental to help you? I want you to write them down. Hi, welcome in. I want you, when it comes to cleaning that kitchen, to go through that fridge and throw away things that are spoiled, dishes that don't match. I'm talking to you. When you are in your most luxurious self in that fridge, are you eating things that feel luxurious to your body? We're shifting and transmuting the energy, babe. That's what we're working on. And sometimes things need to be replaced. You're acting cheap when you're really abundant. You're luxurious. You're blessed. You're highly favored. Act like it. Thank you guys so much. Oh, welcome over from TikTok, honey. Okay, so when we've created and identified this list, I want you to next focus on nurturing those relationships for the next 30 days. Now, you don't have to talk to them every day, but that is going to be your goal for the next 30 days is to nurture those relationships. These are your wealth indicators. These individuals are helping you become your most abundant self. This is the Healer Heart Network, baby. This channel is about healing and transformation, powerful healing and transformation. And right now, we are on day, 29? Next. So we're working on our space. We've cleared it out. It's tidy. Now we're focused on cultivating a cozy space, a space that reflects our highest vibrational frequency. Yes, where we can be at ease and stress can hit the dough. Okay. And I want you to think about some of these questions. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to say them for you. At your highest vibrational frequency, what colors represents cozy to you? And I want you to write that down. What style of decor represents your highest vibrational frequency? What type of art reflects that style? We are continuing the work from yesterday by going deeper. What is missing from your living space that would elevate and transform your life? Write it down. Our goal is to have a home that is healthy for our mental health. Okay? That is our goal. That is organized for a blessing. That is prepared for a calm mental space. This is the work. It keeps us energetically clean and spiritually aligned and clean. Declutter your home. Every single area of your home that can be organized and decluttered, search it out, clear it out. This is actual healing work. I promise you. You will feel lighter, transformed, and meet your inner child by the end of this journey. Prioritize your mental health by mentally resetting your home. The timing of this video is extremely crucial. Do it now, tonight. Start your list. Begin your list and tackle it one at a time. Like I said, I'm walking through this with you. I started my list 2 days ago, and I noticed how energy moved through my home started to reflect my body. I even hired help. I tasked out something like cleaning my bathroom and my kitchen. And I normally deep clean these things, but I wanted more time. I wanted more ease in my life. And so I asked myself, How can I use my resources and my money to create an easier life and to multiply my time so that I can show up for you guys? And so I hired a cleaner for 2 hours. Baby, let me tell you. Let me put these down. When I tell you luxury, abundance, ease is my birthright, absolutely. Absolutely. In 2 hours, while she was cleaning, I was doing the work. And by the end of that experience, I just got 2 hours of my time and I felt so much lighter. Now, I'm not going to lie, it was really hard having someone come into my home and clean my stove and be in my kitchen. But it showed me a lot about my heart and in my relationships, how I can be more trusting and not so guarded. And when I tell you, baby, she in 2 hours, shout out to my cleaner, okay? Shout out to her. She came in 2 hours and it looks like a luxury hotel in my home. It literally does. And I'm so grateful and blessed. And it was under $100. Okay. But that's beside the point. I asked for help and it made my life easier. Things that I had been putting off for over a year got cleared out. And tonight, I'm having a party. Baby, in my clean house, honey, I'm turning it up. Yes. Okay. And I feel so much lighter. I feel free. I don't have junk weighing me down. I even am reorganizing my home. And with that, has pushed out stagnant energy and moved it out of the home. It's been a blessing, tremendous blessing to reorganize right before the summer solstice or the summer equinox, whatever you call it. Equinox, summer equinox. And it sets the energy up for my summer. Now, some of you guys call it summer cleaning, but every um, first of the month, I do this ritual. Every beginning of each season, I do this ritual, and it sets me up for a win. And I'm able to accomplish all of my goals because my space is like an incubator to nurturing me and transforming my energy. So I've shared all of my tips or most of my tips with you guys in today's workshop. Okay, I want you to really take these notes and run with them. Okay, don't be shy. You know how to reach out to me if you want a personal reading or if you want a house blessing. I'm here for you. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me in the lab. Like I said, the timing of this video is crucial. I want you to work on these exercises tonight. I'm going to be doing the work. Okay. And I'll be here tomorrow and show you guys so you can hold me accountable. I'll show you. All right. All the stuff that I was able to do in the time that we last saw. Thank you guys so much for joining me in the lab. Have a blessed night or day whenever you're watching this. And you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Bye.